What is the point of being in a relationship? What initiated this topic was a conversation I had with an individual I know who is adamant that there is absolutely no point of being in a relationship other than to partake in intimate relations and for procreation, which he argued can be bought and doesn't require wasting time or money on a partner for either. Stay tuned. Hello, everybody. As always, I hope that this finds you well. So, I love hearing other people's perspectives without judgment. I always attempt to understand the origin of their beliefs. In this conversation that I had with this young man, I was able to pinpoint exactly why he felt how he did, and I actually left feeling sorry for him. Before that, though, he made a point to tell me that all men feel the way he does regarding relationships, and I vehemently disagreed with, and then he changed it to most men. At the end of the day, people gravitate to who they are. Birds of a feather will always flock together, and many people need others to validate their thoughts and will surround themselves with only these people, never wanting to broaden their view. He was intransigent that men are primal and all they want and need in life from a woman is sex. Biologically, I 100% agree. It is in one's nature to procreate and engage in sexual relations to do so. However, when you reduce a person, male or female, to just that, I think things can become pretty dysfunctional. And it is more reflective of the individual and how they view themselves and what they believe they have to offer to another person. Humans are unlike any other animal on planet Earth. We don't just exist to eat, sleep, procreate. We have evolved so much from our apparent primate beginnings. This guy even went as far to say that it is way more beneficial for a man to seek the services of a prostitute than be in a relationship with a woman. He said that in the long run, he would be saving more money than if he was in a relationship, as he could still, get his needs met without the financial strain of taking his partner to restaurants, on vacation, or contributing to a household in any way. But isn't this the purpose of a man? To provide and protect? Which, strangely enough, he agreed with me. And he went back to primal days where men would protect their caves. Caves and their partner and children. He claims that this is no longer necessary in 2022 as we are not living in caves anymore. Go figure. Some people are so caught up in the physical that sadly they neglect or they don't even acknowledge the emotional and spiritual components of themselves and its well-being. They're so disconnected to their emotions and their soul that this isn't even a factor for the choices that they make when engaging with another human being. The physicalities and what our eyes can see makes up less than 1% of our universe. For some people, all they need is their physical needs met and they're happy to progress through this journey called life. For others, they are ever searching, ever evolving, ever asking why and finding the answers to their questions. They are inherently inquisitive and truth seekers, and others aren't. This individual went on to say that what if he was in a relationship with a woman and he remained faithful and she cheated on him or she treated him poorly, then he's wasted his time and money. Why would he put himself in that situation? For me, this statement right here was so profound. Listening to him, I knew that this was the root for how he felt initially. Fear Fear of forming an attachment to the wrong woman, fear of quote unquote wasting time, fear. Listen, nothing that you genuinely invest in, whether it's a person or a business or anything in between, is a waste. The experience that comes with that is invaluable and cannot be bought. You can't put a price on experience. Anybody who operates from a place of fear doesn't need to be in a relationship with anybody. So I'll give him that. They need to be in a relationship with themselves and rebalance and heal any emotional or spiritual wounds that may be present. Every single experience in life, whether good or bad, should be a lesson on how to maneuver better through this journey called life. It can get disheartening at times, and situations can make it seem as if the negatives outweigh the positives. So many of us implement avoidance instead of taking time out to heal our emotional and spiritual wounds. Hurt people. You don't want to do that. So to sum up this episode, relationships, in my opinion, are not pointless. They can show us so much about ourselves that we can't. We need human interaction and intimate human interactions to be able to reach beyond ourselves, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. If you agree with him, if you agree with me, or if you have a completely different outlook on this, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, peace. See you in the next one.